discover the affirmation revealed by Neville Goddard that will change your life, allowing you to materialize your deepest desires. Learn the biblical secret to activate universal laws and awaken your consciousness to a new level of manifestation. Goddard's discovery was so revolutionary that, upon experiencing the consistent results of applying this knowledge, he felt compelled to share with the world how to achieve everything they set out to do. One of his first realizations was recognizing that, being created in the image and likeness of God, the same creative potential resides inherently within us. He understood that divinity dwells within us, making us co-creators of our reality. Before anything existed, there was only energy, and everything that exists is composed of that energy. Thus, everything is interconnected. Goddard understood that we all emerge from the same creative source, whether it is called God, universe, creative force, or field of information. All these concepts allude to a single reality. He discovered that the entire universe vibrates, and that feeling is the language through which we communicate with it. Even Nikola Tesla, a prominent scientist, maintained, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Goddard outlined the essential steps to attract and manifest desires. The first is to precisely define what you want. He carried out this process just before going to sleep, the optimal moment to influence the subconscious with the information of your desires. It is an effective method to align your desires and needs with yourself. Just as watching a horror movie before going to sleep can cause nightmares, going to bed worried disturbs rest, as the mind remains occupied with solving those problems. By concentrating on your desires in detail before going to sleep, you program your mind to seek solutions and communicate your intentions to the universe. Neville identified that faith is the conviction in the realization of your desires. With true confidence, fear dissipates and there is the certainty that the expected result will materialize, excluding any other possibility. If there were alternatives, there would be no confidence but uncertainty. Doubt is intrinsically linked to fear. Many say they have faith, but in reality they fear that the desired result will not manifest. This is a misconception of faith. Faith is the certainty that something will happen, without which manifestation is impossible. Thus, the presence or absence of faith is decisive in the materialization of desires. It is the absence of doubt. Neville understood that faith is fundamental in the manifestation process. In summary, faith is the absence of doubt. You should not ask anything of others, since you are the architect and realizer of your own desires. By asking someone else for something, you are renouncing your own ability, and by renouncing your power, you will not be able to materialize your desires. You act as a manifester even when avoiding certain things from happening. If you think that you are not capable of achieving or accomplishing something, that desire will manifest as the failure to achieve what you have visualized. The power of creation will always confirm your perception. Neville discovered that thoughts are forms of energy that generate emotions, which in turn make us experience and resonate with certain experiences. You are not defined by what you have thought up until now. You are truly what you aspire to be. Your current thoughts are the result of every reflection and experience you have accumulated in your life, placing you at the point where you find yourself today. Frequently, your mental programming is influenced by beliefs imposed by society and family. Imagine if you had been born in another part of the world, in a different family environment, you would be a completely different person. It is crucial to change the notion that you are immutable. You have the power to shape your existence. Recognize that you are not simply the set of beliefs that have programmed you. You are much more than that. You have the ability to transform those beliefs and mold yourself according to your true desires, exercising your role as a creator. By understanding this, you will be able to replace limiting beliefs with others that lead you towards your goals. Adopting positive beliefs about yourself and the world will make it easier for you to feel and transmit the appropriate information to the universe, at a frequency that will attract and materialize your desires. Remember, the universe communicates through emotions. Therefore, it is essential to feel worthy of your desires, but even more crucial is to feel that you already possess them. You cannot acquire something that you are not, just as you cannot give what you do not have. Therefore, the most powerful affirmation that Neville Goddard recommends to achieve everything you desire is "I am." By pronouncing I am, you are declaring your unity with what you desire. Saying I am abundant confirms that you already possess abundance. Notice that you do not say I will be abundant. Therein lies the difference, in the present tense versus the future. By saying I am, you place yourself in the present, while I will be abundant places you in the future, always leaving abundance out of your current reach. It is a thought that distances you from your desire. The same happens when you expect something to happen and say, I wish this would happen. You do not feel deserving of it, as you perceive yourself as separate from your longing. We have all known people who yearn for positive experiences in their lives but undermine their own aspirations with negative thoughts such as, I would love to work at that company, but there are surely more qualified candidates, and they won't choose me. This is known as a self-fulfilling prophecy. What you affirm and believe about yourself will inevitably materialize. Genuine self-confidence does not consist of self-deception. Let me illustrate this with an example. A person looks in the mirror and constantly repeats to themselves, I am attractive, I am attractive, I am attractive, but deep down, they do not feel that way. In such circumstances, life tends to present scenarios that reinforce their perception of not being attractive. True self-confidence arises from synchronizing your emotions with your desires. To achieve this synchronicity, it is essential to connect with your essence and accept that you deserve everything you long to be and have. As a divine being, you possess an innate potential. This means that you only need to trust that what you desire will materialize. It is not your responsibility to figure out how it will happen, that is a task for the universe. You should not interfere or try to control the process. Attempting to manipulate how things unfold is, in essence, a form of rejection, which leads to doubting the process and your own ability to create. This disconnects you from your power of manifestation. Imagine that you go to a car dealership to purchase a new car. You specify to the salesperson what you are looking for, the model, the type of engine, the features, the color, the wheels, etc. Once you have filled out the paperwork and placed the order, the salesperson informs you that they will make a special order to the factory with your specifications and will contact you when it is ready for pickup. You do not return to the dealership the next day trying to rush the process. In the same way, you should treat your desires. There is no need to insist or pressure. If you have followed the process properly, your order is on its way. You are not the manufacturer of your desires, just as you are not the owner of the car factory. You simply placed an order and now all that remains is for you to receive it. The affirmation I am links you with your aspirations, keeping you in the present and in connection with the outcome you desire. Do not deceive yourself by thinking, that car that passed by is mine. Rather, affirm, I deserve that model and that brand of car. Establish a real connection with your desire. Similarly, if you aspire to a job, confidently declare, I am the ideal candidate for this position. It does not matter how many others apply, you are convinced that you are the most suitable and deserving. When you place yourself in a state of abundance and certainty, your potential expands without limits. If you find it difficult to reach this state, examine your beliefs, for that is where the obstacles and programming that limit your ability to manifest reside. When identifying them, remember that you are not tied to that programming, you have the ability to change it and align yourself with your true desires. Always remember, when aspiring to something, proclaim I am and leave a comment reaffirming your new belief. This act of written commitment strengthens your intention. Now, continue with the next video to learn more about how to manifest the life you desire. But before that, don't forget to hit like, turn on notifications, and subscribe to the channel for more content on how to achieve abundance. I wish you success on your journey, and we'll see you in the next video.